Hello, Indu ma'am. Good evening. Sorry, how are you?
Very good evening. I'm doing well and just happy in my element. So after a long period of time, I'm having conversations. So yes, I'm in my high spirit.
Okay, so as I watch your videos, you are in your village. So
Yeah,
can
that
you
time I
tell?
was in my maiden home. Yeah, it is in village. It is in Himachal. So that time I was there. So because these days for me during traveling, it's really a hard nut to crack. Means have conversations with someone. So I'm planning that somehow I need to be consistent. So whenever have some time for myself, I try to record my own videos wherever I'm going.
Okay, that's great, ma'am. And okay, ma'am. Because we are meeting for the very first time, so could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I would love to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Indu. I hail from Himachal Pradesh. Presently, I am living in Mumbai. I am a mother of two beautiful daughters and devoted homemaker. In terms of my hobbies, I have plethora of hobbies. Dancing is my ultimate stress buster. These days, I am working on my spoken English, and spoken English is taking over everything. Lately, I have created my YouTube channel by the name of Learn English with Indu, where I am posting my solo videos and conversation videos. So that is pretty much for today.
Glad to know about you. Shall I introduce myself?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So my name is Mamta, and I'm connecting from Lucknow, and I'm a homemaker and a mother of one son. And if I talk about my hobbies, so yeah, I have plethora of hobbies like reading, writing, listening to music, and yes, nowadays I am immersing myself to learn this language. So yeah, this is a little bit about myself.
Wow, that sounds great. And especially when homemakers are coming out of your comfort zone. See, we are not that we means bound to become a homemaker after having our kids. So I know it's not easy to keep your mind uh, and pacify your mind that means whatever we are doing, we need to just take a U-turn in our life and nurture our kid over our career. But of course, at the same time, at least we can do something for ourselves. So why not to make most of it? So you are really doing an amazing job.
Yeah, thank you so much for your kind words. Okay, Indu ma'am, so I have some questions that I would love to ask you. As we can see, women are much more active than before, right? Especially housewives. So they want to fulfill their dreams and build their own identity, right? So my question is, do you think this is the right time for them, or should they have started much earlier? What do you think?
Well, it's quite interesting question. And yes, I can say this thing that it's never too late to mend your days, especially for homemaker. And whosoever is a homemaker, some are by choice and some are like because of their kids. So like I am also such kind of a girl in my childhood. I never used to say this thing that I want to become a homemaker, but sometimes it happens that over the period of time, you need to set your own priorities. And especially when you are becoming a mother. So it's not that only mothers are sacrificing. We have seen in these days, both parents, they are nurturing their kid. However, mothers are like emotionally, they are connecting to their child. So they cannot feel in that way that how I can trust on other person, and I don't know like if I'm not there, so how my child would react. That's
Yes.
why they are sacrificing their career. I'm not saying sacrificing, but putting full stop, only full stop. And whosoever is doing this thing, they have that belief in within themselves that over the period of time, I can do something for my own. So see, if we talk about the right time, it will never comes in our life, especially the time. And I can say that if we have children, we can mold our routine as per their schedule. It depends upon us. There are some mothers. They are really working hard and managing their own lifestyle and everything, working professionals. So I can say that as per your convenience, whatever is coming, whatever is floating your boat, just go for that, but don't kill your time. Like, which we used to see that in gossiping, or like you are just sitting on your hands, and by the end of the day you are feeling that I am on the hamster wheel. So no need to go deep into that. Deep down, we all want to do some or other things. Sometimes it happens that we don't have any other option. Like if I talk about myself, right now I am literally eagerly waiting for this particular moment that I could go outside and teach somebody. However, I cannot step out because of my responsibilities, constraints. So what I choose as per my convenience field, like where I can also do my I can also pacify myself and I can look after my kids as well. So my answer is that for all the homemaker, do whatever you want to do, but do not sit idle at home, and don't let other to take you granted. If you have any dream, if you have any goal, so this is the right time. People used to say na apna time aega, so now wo aa gaya hai. It's time to come out from your cocoon and do whatever you like.
Yes. And ma'am, sometimes, we fail to recognize the right path for ourselves because of lack of awareness or knowledge, you can say. So we don't always understand what truly right or wrong for us. So after starting like my YouTube channel, one thing I realized is that many people are, creating very similar content. So my question is actually, do you think it's more challenging to stand out and succeed when so many people are doing the same thing? So if yes, so what should a person focus on to um, build their own unique identity? What do you think about it?
Oh my God, it's quite similar question. I must say that
Yes.
when I started my YouTube channel, means I was not thinking, but one of my friends, she told me this thing that Indu, like it's so challenging because these days it's like plethora of things which you are doing. So how would you set apart among others? So
Yes.
see, when we talk about any competition in the field, everywhere now competition is there, okay, and our motive is that first our intention should be true. We should be like a straight forward person, the one thing. And the second thing is that you shouldn't stay, like you should have that alignment in your thoughts and in your actions. People should connect with you, that why people would follow you. And if they are giving their time, if they are watching your videos, so what they are getting, so you should add value to their life. Okay, so when you would see that whatever I am doing, it's not only for me. Earlier, I also used to think in this way only, like these days, so many things are coming. Over the period of time, I realized that everybody is different. Yes, 90% we are same, but 10% we are different. And
Yes.
how we are becoming different? Because of our habits. Because most of the time, we are the creator of our own habits. And like I love reading, but I don't know which kind of reading do you like fiction, non-fiction, story books, kids books, so many things are there. So what's your genre, what's your specialty, what's your thing? So it happens that most of the time people just they are just rehashing the things and doing the just copy paste, and by the end of the day they are feeling that okay, we are also doing something. But my idea is little bit different. Whatever you are, just show to people that this is I am. Don't put any filter, don't put any mask. Over the period of time, just challenge or upgrade yourself. Like what's your thing, how you want to connect with people. Like my aim is that I have been uh, in those particular situations where people used to make fun of me. And how does it feel when somebody is making fun of you, that you don't know this as well? It's quite easy and simple in English. You don't know this as well. So because of this English, literally I have lost so many things in my life. So I can connect with at least 70% people in their life, that why it is important, how it is important, and how you can upgrade your level without even coming or stepping out of your house. So my aim is that, and how I am expressing my ideas, how you can also express. Because if I'm giving you example like as a news anchor, you wouldn't give me that heed, that why she is saying, I have nothing to do with news anchor. But you have like something with homemaker, because I have also been that place, and currently also I am a homemaker. So I can feel you that since morning till night we have been doing all these things, but what we are getting, everybody is saying that okay, our work is important, kids are also saying our work is important, but what about us? Like our, what about our work? So when we are setting our boundaries, when we are setting that we are also someone whose opinion is matters, so then we can share with people as well that if she is doing, why not us? And I have seen many women on YouTube, on many other platforms, that how they are changing their own life. It's not all about that getting that reach, but whatever we are getting, just be happy in your own life first.
Yes. But ma'am, many people start with great enthusiasm, but after a few months, they lose motivation somewhere because they don't see results. So, have you ever gone through a phase like that? If yes, what kept you going, and what advice would you give to someone who feels like giving up?
Okay, okay. It's really, it seems like you have chosen a few of the question, and I'm really glad that I'm
Yeah, because
trying to give my best foot forward.
Sorry to interrupt you because I have watched your videos and you are really a very good speaker. So I think I was thinking that I would like to ask those questions. So that's why.
Definitely, I would love to give such kind of thought-provoking questions, and it's not only for you, for audience, for me as well.
Yes.
Because as a content creator, it's not always that your graph, like if it is going up, well and good. It means that you are carrying your lady luck. But it happens sometimes that it is like PQRS wave. And yes, I can say that I have also feel, and you won't believe that one fine day when I got to know that this thing, that I created that video, and I thought that this video definitely it would get good reach, but that video like it didn't get good reach. So I thought that it's okay, it's my perception, but I don't know what people want. Because on YouTube as well, two kind of people are there, audiences are there, and how we can give them what they want. One thing is that what I want to describe my own things, and other thing is that what people wants from us. Okay, so we should know what our audience wants from me. Like I used to speak most of the time in idioms, phrases, new vocabulary, something new in myself, because I love to add something new taste in my own vocabulary. And people are also expecting this thing from me, and over the period of time, this is my habit, I can say this is my idiosyncrasy. Like you said na, after recording, when you started your YouTube channel, so you got to know that yes, you also have something to do, something for yourself. So I also got to know that okay, means I can also use idioms naturally. I was not aware, unintentionally I was doing, but I was not aware that okay, means I can take it this as a tool or my strength. Because I was not at all I can say that prepared for that grammar, because I used to have that grammatical phobia earlier, but not now. How it is possible? Because of my consistent practice. And it's okay if you're not getting result, just give yourself at least 1 to 2 years, and try to do experiment with your own version, because it's a social media. We never know, that which video would get good reach. And if it is not getting, at least something is changing. At least you are getting that progress. You are changing yourself. You are upgrading your level. So somehow it is benefit is there. It's not that it's not like a means we are not getting anything. So just keep doing. And if you are doing that, okay, I'm not doing, try to do some experiment with yourself and how you can build that connection with audience. And once you are building that connection, obviously they will gonna love it whatever we are doing. Because when we are connecting with someone on YouTube, so we know that why we are liking someone's video and why we are watching their full video. There is something that which is means not letting us to scroll that video, because that person is also doing. So we are saying that okay, yeah, she is also doing. Why not we? Why not us? So when you have such kind of idiosyncrasy, just keep going, and whatever we are saying, it should reflect on in our actions as well. That if I am saying that I have given challenge to myself that throughout the year I want to be consistent on YouTube, so I'm giving. Some days are like that, that it's really like hard nut to crack for me, that I'm dragging myself, but however I am doing. And by the end of the day I'm feeling that, oh god, thank god I did it. Because it's not that like it's a fraction of seconds we would get anything. So we need to burn it if we want to earn something.
So how long have you been consistent with this language, ma'am?
Okay, for me it's been now more than 9 months. More than 9 months. So I always consider this thing that when I started my journey last year, so for me, the aim was that only, that I want to become a fluent speaker in this language, because it was my childhood dream to be speaking English. However, sometime it happens that means I was just thinking that I am not good at grammar. How would I speak? So over the period of, I realized that why I'm thinking in this way. I can be a good speaker. I can be a good teacher as well. And then I realized like my own power, that yes, you need to set some priorities for yourself, challenge, goal, objective. Then only you can work on yourself. So yeah, nowadays like I don't have any fear. I don't have any problem. I can speak in front of anyone, whosoever is whomsoever I am speaking, I can go with that.
So what kind of activities do you do, ma'am, for enhance your communication skill?
Well, when I started my journey, that time I used to do practice a lot for speaking, because I do believe that initially you need to build your own aura. So that time I joined Sunita ma'am's group and I used to do lots of practice there. Over the period of time, I was not getting that much time to join sessions and start. So I thought I have to be consistent with this journey. So this idea came to my mind that why not to create my own YouTube channel. And one fine day, I was reading one of the books, and here it was written that if one thought is coming to your mind, so you should take action according to that. So yeah, I can say that I believed in manifestations. Most of the time, I am believing on this thing, and like there are so many things going on down in the line. So whatever I'm manifesting, it is already prepared in my mind that what I have to do, how I'll go with that. And not a day goes by when I know create my own videos, talk to my kids, talk to myself. No matter whether somebody is talking to me, but I have to talk to myself. Do my practice with ChatGPT. Every day I need to work on my accuracy, refine my own version, vocabulary. So yeah, there is lots of practices which I have been doing, and still I'm still going on. And I always say that yes, best is yet to come. It's not my best. I know I can do much more better than this.
Okay, ma'am, you did a great job. Actually, you explained very well all the questions. So if you have anything to me, so you can ask me.
I really love the way you present yourself, and I can also say that you are also very good speaker. It's not that you are just selling only yourself short, and just keep doing whatever you are doing, and have that self belief within you. Because I feel that I can read people quite well. So my question is that I just want to ask only one question, that what inspired you to learn this language? Is there any strong why or strong reason that why you want to become learn this language?
Yes, actually, it is a very emotional question for me because my story was something like that. So when my son came into my life, so at that time I decided, okay, now actually I was dreaming it. I for this language, but for the sake of some family responsibility, um, I didn't get that much time for me, for myself. But after when my son came into my life, and he is very fluent speaker now, very fluent, I would say. And he started speaking for the when he was 4 or 5 years old. At that time, he has started to speak English. And after that, I used to try to speak with him. But somewhere I felt that no, this is not enough for me. I have to enhance myself for him. So yes, I would say that like my son always motivated me to learn this language, and still he is push me day by day. Like, Mama, you have to learn this, you have to learn those things, and he always give me a new word. Like, Mama, do you know this is the new word? You have to learn it. So I think if these kind of aura, around you, so you automatically get motivated.
Yes, and I'm so glad that how means mothers are learning from their kids, and I can feel you because I've been there. And may I ask how old your son is?
He's a 12.5 years old.
Okay, then it is fine. Because I also got lots of insight from my own daughters, and both the daughters, and especially from elder one, because she is the only one who always like who always keeps me this thing that Mama, please keep going, and you know you can do each and everything. And for kids, of course, it's like a cakewalk for them, because no one is there to means criticize them, and no one is there to judge. But for us, we need to break all these glass ceiling, and we should always like I'm always game to learn something from my own daughters, and especially when for their kids, when anything is coming, so mothers are really they are ready to weather the storm, no matter whether they know or like they don't know anything. So, and it's really a great story behind this.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. I feel very grateful that he is in my life, right? Because, and I think nowadays, children are, encouraged this of mothers, especially mothers, right? Like, you have to do this, right? And after saying these things, I always get motivated. Like, so I think this is a great thing for them. And if I talk about like,
Absolutely. And
yes, if I
yes,
talk
please
about
carry on.
yeah, if we talk about YouTube channel, so I think this is the best part of our learning journey. Initially, I was in a part of WhatsApp group, and there are many co-learners, and I used to connect with them. And sometimes we don't have time to connect with them, right? But after creating this YouTube channel, I always feel like this is my duty because I always feel like I have to upload at least one content, right? So I always count it as my duty. So with viewers, with audience, or
Absolutely.
learners.
Absolutely true. And again, I can feel you. I have been there, and right now also I'm doing this thing only. That earlier I used to do my practice with my co-learners and everyone. But you know, it happens. It is life. It's a long journey. It's not that only for few months if you are joining something. After that, might be you like you will become fluent. But it happens that if you are not doing regular practice over the period of time, you need to start from square one again. It happens because it's a language, and language needs to be spoken. Otherwise, there is no point that n number of vocabulary, plethora, grammar rule, concepts, no matter whatever you know. If you don't know even how to incorporate all these things in your communication or in your vocabulary, so there is no point. And these days also, I have also set some other priorities for myself as well. And I also found that we should have commitments within us. That's why I asked this question, that why. If there is a strong why, definitely you will become a good speaker in future. Every day you are working on this thing, because strong why should be there, should be a strong reason that why we have to do this thing. Only then our brain works as per schedule. Otherwise, if it is like for you, like if you have to impress others with your vocabulary, with your English, or then it's like sky has no limit. We can go n number of content on everywhere, Instagram, everywhere, and we can go through it. But when something is there in your mind, that purpose is there, that why you have to do and how you have to do, automatically I feel that universe helps us to conspire each and everything. And in nutshell, I just want to say one thing, that day before yesterday, I was learning one of the grammar rule, and I was asking from ChatGPT that we always say, na, she said to me, but we cannot say he told to me. So why? And what is the point? And day before yesterday, I was watching video. Then I got to know that concept. Last night I was reading in my books. You won't believe that that concept came 4 times in front of my line. So this is the thing, that how universe helps you. And in the morning time when I woke up, so ChatGPT also asked the same question, that this is the reason and why it is happening. I'm not giving that intentionally, that grid to my brain, but it is acting according to that, because most of the time we are the creator of our own habits. So
Yes.
once you are in that autopilot mode of learning of everything, so universe will definitely help you to achieve your goals one day.
Actually, I completely agree with you, and I strongly believe in manifestation. I also believe in that.
Some work needs effort to do something, that is endeavor. Okay, so I frame my own sentences, real life situations, that visiting my maiden home, it was really a, I can say, worthwhile endeavor for me, because I got so many insight from there. And it was challenging as well, because it is time consuming, and I need to take lots of efforts for that. So see, if I am speaking in one line, so endeavor is covering the one word. So over the period of time, we need to increase our vocabulary as per our content. And I can just only recommend you that try to frame your own sentences as much as. Pick up one phrase and frame your own sentences. Why, how, where you can use all these phrases. Because if we are saying that any particular word, that there I'll use this idiom, there I'll use this vocabulary, no, it should come naturally. Whenever we are speaking, everything should come like it is like butter on our tongue. So we no need to feel that intentionally we are putting efforts. And how it will come with the help of practice. So every day, learn one phrase, frame your own sentences, and before going to bed, reflect on yourself. Don't consume so much content, especially if you are learning. Like if it is 15 minutes video, watch only 10 minutes and look how people are framing their own sentences, and try to do shadowing practice. Okay, and when you are speaking, do your practice with chat gpt and ask chat gpt that, am I making any grammatical error? If I am making, could you please help me with the correct version? And then after that, read aloud that correct version. And on the top of that, if you can incorporate reading habit, that is like icing on cake for you.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I would love to do it like on my daily basis. I will definitely do it.
I'm glad that I can share my insights because if I'm saying something for me, I never share something at a face value. First, I apply on myself. It's like a skin product. First, I always do testing on myself. If I'm learning something, so at least that window period I should always keep for myself. If it is working for me, then only I share with audience. Because as a content creator, it is our accountability that how we can show up every single day, and it's not always that we should always be in high spirit. Whatever we are feeling, just go with that, and no need to overwhelm yourself. Whatever is coming, it's okay. Even last night only I was posting my one of the videos, and where by mistake I have edited hit the nail on the head, and in the editing it was like hot, instead of hit, it was written there. And my viewer told me in the comment box that, ma'am, you have written. Then I told them, thank you so much for correcting me. And you have given me one more idiom. I'll definitely share today that how I am getting insight. Like when somebody is giving us, so we should always take it, but we should know that till how much extent we have to take feedback, and how much we have to give that training to our brain, because every thought doesn't deserve our attention, that everywhere we need to be look here there everywhere. Just go with that, be calm, and whatever is floating your boat, like as per your convenience, just try to give your best every single day. Absolutely fine. And then you will see that how things are falling into place.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Such a kind words and informative words.
I'm glad I could squeeze out some time for you because it's been a long due session. And these days I'm working, at least I'm recording one video, whosoever they are approaching me, because it's really hard not to crack all the time. Like when, especially when you are traveling, mother of two kids, and so many things are going on. But of course, on the top of that, if you are a content creator, so it's your accountability. So yes, I'm always in, and for that, I'm so grateful. And thank you so much for inviting me. I really like the way you speak, and you are really doing hard work. Just keep doing and keep going, and just wear only the horse blinker. No need to think that what others will say or what others are doing. Just do your work as per your choice.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.